Are they plot holes, or was it Vecna messing with us? I'm Alex from Sandro Says, and I want to talk about the Stranger Things Season 5 finale and the various plot holes that existed. So first, please leave a like on the video. I'm hoping to get 50 likes on this one. Alright, so I want to start out with a non-plot hole. People have mentioned this one as something that could lead toward the Conformity Gate theory that we talked about yesterday. Basically, the idea that Steve coaching baseball is not realistic because Vecna saw Steve with a baseball bat, so he says, oh, okay, baseball in the dream. If Steve was working at the school as a gym teacher or a health teacher or something like that, he would. This is the old days. He would likely be coaching more than one sport. So it's probable Steve is coaching football in the fall, basketball in the winter, and then baseball in the spring. That's totally realistic. There is no basketball, at least for a organized standpoint, like there would be for a school in the spring when graduation's going on. And they showed Steve playing basketball in season 2, but it's not like he was a star member of the team or something, as far as I could tell. It was just him playing Billy in gym class? I don't know, whatever it was. So that one, I don't think that's a plot hole. I think that's just part of the story. Okay, so what plot holes I found interesting? The water thing. The fact that there was water in the tank at the lab in the Upside Down, but there was no water previously in the Upside Down. The two examples we saw so far were Barb in season 1, when she was pulled into the pool by the Demogorgon. The pool at Steve's house in the right side up had water, obviously, and the Upside Down it was empty. So that's weird. And then in season 4, when they go through the gate at Lover's Lake, it's a lake on one side and it's completely dry on the other. So it was strange that they kind of established water did not exist where it normally would. So why did it in the lab? That's a pretty big plot hole to me. So speaking of the lab, though, we also see Murray turn on the electricity, and it basically makes the lab a normal-looking place. It doesn't really look upside-downy anymore, except for a few vines. In the previous seasons, we see electricity. We see like the glowing street lights when Hop and Joyce are trying to search for Will in season 1, but the rest of the town is pretty dark. It's basically just flashlights. So this entire time, basically all they had to do was flip a switch and the Upside Down would have light. It doesn't seem too scary. There's no monsters inherently living in the Upside Down from what we can see. So it's just kind of that's a strange one to me, that Murray, all he had to do was go find a switch and turn it on and everything's working as it should be. I didn't know the Upside Down worked like that. So that's just interesting. The fact that bats, the demo bats and the demogorgons and the demo dogs were completely missing from the abyss, from Vecna's homeland. It seems like something would be wandering around in that homeland. They wouldn't all be off on a different part of the world, hanging out or waiting for Vecna's instruction. The bats themselves, I don't know why we didn't see them after season 4, because when Murray attacks the Demogorgon in Russia, and that basically affects the hive mind, that's when Vecna gets hurt, and that's when the bats drop around Eddie. The bats don't come back after that. We don't see the bats at all in season 5. So burning a Demogorgon across the world in a different dimension killed all those bats? I don't know. That's a pretty big plot hole to me. And the same thing with the other demos. Why would they not be anywhere in the abyss? And last but not least, the vines. They made such a big deal in season 4 about stepping around the vines. If you touched a vine, it would notice where you were and the hive mind would come get you. And then in season 5, there are vines galore in every scene from episode 1 through 9, anytime in the Upside Down. Or excuse me, 1 through 8. Haha. And no repercussions. You can touch vines all you want. There's no, all of a sudden, the hive mind comes find you. The Demogorgons don't zero in on you, nothing. So I thought that was a pretty big plot hole. So what were your What were your favorite plot holes? What were your least favorite? What do you think might just be leading into a secret episode that may or may not be happening tonight? I still don't think it's happening, but I'm really hoping it is. I saw that Jamie Campbell Bower was on Jimmy Fallon last night. I didn't watch it, but apparently he does a Vecna workout video, and he says something about, like, tomorrow it begins. Which, again, it's like, are they just messing with us, or are they sprinkling things in that could, that for the people that are looking for it, it rewards them? I don't know. But let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Take care.